Why does Russia paint their warship decks red? Most Navy ships around the world have decks painted gray, a practical choice designed to help the ship blend in with the ocean. This gray color reduces visibility from a distance and camouflages the ship, particularly in naval combat or reconnaissance situations. Nearly every warship in the US Navy and other fleets worldwide uses this strategy. However, Russia has taken a very different approach. Their warship decks are famously painted red, a choice that raises questions about both tradition and practicality. The red paint used on Russian warship decks, commonly referred to as red lead, serves a highly functional purpose. It is an anti-corrosion coating that protects the metal surfaces of the deck from rust and damage caused by the harsh effects of seawater. In the salty marine environment, metal surfaces are highly susceptible to corrosion, which can weaken the ship's structure over time. The red lead coating forms a protective barrier, prolonging the life of the deck and reducing maintenance costs. But there is more to this choice than just functionality. The tradition of painting ship decks red dates back to the era of the Imperial Russian Navy in the 18th and 19th centuries. At that time, red was commonly used as a primer for metal surfaces because it was effective, affordable, and widely available. Over the years, this practice became ingrained in Russian naval culture. During the Soviet era, the red decks also became a symbolic feature, reflecting the importance of tradition and practicality in Soviet military operations. Red, as a color, also carried ideological significance, representing strength, resilience, and even communism during the Soviet period. Interestingly, there is also a simpler and more practical reason why Russian ships keep their red decks exposed rather than covering them with gray, as most other navies do. Painting over the red primer with gray adds time, effort, and cost to the shipbuilding or maintenance process. By skipping this step, Russian naval engineers save both money and labor. Leaving the red exposed also provides a practical advantage. It makes it easier for crew members to detect issues such as damage, leaks, or wear and tear during inspections. The stark red color highlights areas that might need repair, helping maintain the ship's operational readiness. In contrast, the US Navy and other Western navies prioritize blending in with the environment and adhere to stringent aesthetic and operational standards, leading them to paint over the anti-corrosion layer with gray. While this offers better camouflage and a uniform appearance, it adds an extra layer of cost and effort. The decision to keep Russian warship decks red is therefore a combination of tradition, cost-effectiveness, and functionality. This unique feature sets their navy apart, providing insight into their strategic priorities and highlighting the balance between practicality and cultural heritage. While the sight of red warship decks may seem unconventional to those used to the gray monotony of other navies, it remains a practical and enduring choice for Russia's naval fleet.